the Lectric XP 750. It's Lectric is the most popular electric bike in the U.S., I guess. One of the biggest manufacturers, and the bike is good. It's a little heavy. It's basic. The equipment on it is serviceable, but not great. And so, as a beginner bike, it's great. Some of the changes I would make, well, first of all, it's a commuter bike. I use it as a commuter bike, and it's not really. I mean, it is touted as kind of one, but it's more of a relaxed bike. The handlebars are swept back, and I'm coming to find that is, while I like it, I feel it's comfortable riding like that. It's not meant for hard riding, daily riding, commuting. It's more like hanging out at the beach and relaxing and having a good time. And so there's nothing wrong with that. But when I was riding, I do ride every day, and it's the middle of winter right now. It's cold. But when it was warmer in the fall and the summer, I had clipless pegs, pedals, and I was really pushing myself. I was trying to outdo the motor. So I was trying to get above 28 miles per hour, so that not only could I get to work faster, cut my commute time, but I was also trying to get more exercise in. And two big problems with that. And the first was I don't know really how to set up the seating on my bike for real. I know, your legs should be almost straight and yada yada yada, but I don't know the details. And so my bike was not quite set up right, and I didn't notice it for a while. But then after a month or two, especially after I got the clipless pedals, I hurt my back, and it was really painful, and it still really is. It's been several weeks, and so I need to set up the bike correctly. And part of the problem, I think, with the swept back handlebars then is I don't know if you really can, because your hands are set up wrong. I think you're supposed to set the seat high enough so your leg kind of gets straight, but your back and your hands need to be resting on the handlebars, but not pushing on them, and not pulling back. And these you can't. It's hard to do that right. Maybe you can, but it does have a nice. So let me show you. It's got a nice neck, right? So you don't need a tool to adjust it. You flip this up and push this up, and you flip it up, and then you can move it around where you want, and then lock it down. And so you really have a lot of movement, because there's this whole arm here that can move forward and back. So it goes forward and down and back and up and stuff. So you really have a lot of range of motion. So you can really set it up. But I'm not sure, however I set it up, if I can set it up good enough to really be comfortable to be pushing that hard on a daily basis. We'll see. When I get some time, I gotta sit down and talk to a professional bike. I think there's a professional bike fitter around me, and so I sit down and talk to him and see if this will work. I don't know how much that's going to cost, but it's something I got to do if I got to fix my back. But I did watch a lot of videos, and I set myself up, and so I'm much better. My seat's a little bit lower. I'm a little bit closer to the handlebars, and I'm sitting up straight, because that's what you do on this bike, is you sit up more straight. And so it's more comfortable. I'm also going slower. It is winter, so I'm wearing boots, and so I wear the flats. So when I hit that patch of ice and I fall or whatever, my feet won't be stuck to the pedals, and I won't kill myself. And so that's good. The other big thing I did was change the wheels. So I got a flat. They come with like 2.5-inch wheels, which are nice. They're comfortable, but the change in wheels is so dramatic. The skinnier wheels, and they're not as skinny as they could be, but they're skinny and they're road wheels because I ride on the road all the time. I don't take any trails or anything like that. The amount of energy necessary to propel myself forward has been dramatically decreased with the size of the wheels. And so on my daily commute, which is 13.5 miles each way, I'm happy that I have these wheels. And so I use less battery, less energy to pedal, to go faster, and so it's basically everything that I want. So I have 1,800 miles on this. It's been like August, September, October, November. This is halfway through December, so it's almost 5 months riding almost every day, 3, 4, 5 days a week, and I'm happy with it. Now, if I had another, it cost me $1,300 for the bike. If I had $1,300, would I buy this bike again? Probably, but if I had an extra $400 or $500, I might buy a more dedicated commuter bike. I might buy a hub motor. I don't know how much better that would be, but it would be nice to have fat tires for when you want to hang out and skinny tires when you want to ride, or maybe some spikes on there when it's really wintry, and have those options. But to quickly change in and out, because you got the hub on there, you can't change this back wheel. But look at it was worth the price. It's $1,300. It's one of the cheapest you can get new, that is dependable and quality and is going to work, and it does work, and it works really well, and get you everything you want to be. So if you've never really done biking before and you're like, I want an electric bike because I can commute to work most days, this is a great bike to get, because you want to commute to work, or you want to commute to the store or whatever, or hang out at the park and do that on a daily basis, or very often. This is a great bike to do that. And it takes a lot of abuse, and it keeps running, and everything's fine. I haven't had any major problems. The controller had some problems and they fixed that. I haven't been able to set up my sprocket the way I want it to set up, but I'm going to take it to a professional and have them kind of tune it up and clean it and true the wheels and all that other stuff. I mean, and that's the other thing is, because everything's kind of mediocre quality, things like the wheels are not super true. I bought it from, it wasn't a bike shop, it was actually an insurance shop that sold these bikes on the side, and they set it up. So they're probably not true bike mechanics, and so they set it up properly, but wasn't quite perfect. And so I needed to take it to a professional and have them really set it up for me so it runs even better. It runs fine, but shifting isn't always as smooth as I want it. I had trouble getting to the highest gear, especially with the protector that came with it. And so I'd like to have a professional just kind of set up everything for me and true the wheels and that kind of stuff, and see how much of a change that will make. So 5 months, almost 2,000 miles. Electric bike is a really great commuter, and you definitely will not be wrong with purchasing this bike. And that is not a paid promotion.